So here's a little video of my tree stand. It is November of 2021, opening day of gun deer season in Wisconsin. And I've had some people ask me some questions about my stand, so here it is. Come up here, we got the vent open. It's a little bit humid in here right now. Shelf up top. Got a scanner sitting in the corner there. There's my radio. Got a shelf built in here, and I've let the kids come up here and do some coloring on stuff. We got the Amazon Prime TV going. Little cook stove under there. I got a thermostat up in the corner there that is running a little forced air heater out of a camper. That little blue box there is so that I can adjust the fan speed of that heater. Sometimes I like to turn that down and cut the noise a little bit. And that'll run for the week on that battery there. And we got a charging port underneath there, some USB plugs in it. The heat is ducted out, or sorry, the exhaust from the heat is ducted out right there through an 1.5-inch tube. I had problems with the wind blowing out my pilot light when I just had it going straight out. That's a rather small one that I got. That was the first one I've ever shot out of this stand, so I hung it up in here. That was back in 2008. If I could change anything, I'd get rid of that trap door in the floor. It just makes life difficult getting up in the stand when you got a backpack on and your gun, and so it's pretty comfortable to have yourself and one other person come up here if it's a cold, rainy day, or have the kids come up here as well. They can sit on the bench there or in a chair and do some coloring and draw on the walls. So one big improvement that I did make with this heater was to remove the ignition clicker, because when you click that ignition, it's really loud. And in the morning, when I get out to the stand and have to start this, I don't want all that noise, so I just added this ignition switch here. You may be able to hear it. That's what lights my pilot light now. Had to make a couple of modifications to the furnace as well, so that it will continue to fire with the lower fan speed. And actually it just kicked out because we're up to temperature right now. Let's see what we're at in here. Oh, we're at about 70 degrees, and that's where I got the thermostat set. So I'll open up this door for you. Let me see how I get down out of here. Made a little latch right there with some steel banding so the door doesn't fall down on my head. I'm up on, I think I'm in 12-foot posts on this. Keep my LP tank hanging right below the stand. It's got a 2x6 base that I built it on and insulated the floor. The walls are 2x2. Them are insulated as well, along with the ceiling. And you can kind of see the pulley system that I use for holding my windows open. I'll crack them open by hand and kind of raise them up. And then I'll hook the line down onto a hook or a screw down here.